What's up YouTube? So today I'm going to be doing an install of the Ark Grip catback exhaust system for the FRS, GT86 and Brz. Finally, after waiting a couple of months, I finally found this catback exhaust used from a Facebook marketplace, and like always I've gotten a good deal on it. Because if you guys don't know, the original pricing of these catback exhausts goes for around $1,200 to $1,500. And as always, I'm always looking around for used stuff to put in my car, and I finally found this one again on the Facebook market page for a really good price. Only thing I had to do was drive about 2.5 hours, and fair enough, the guy also drove 2.5 hours just to sell these exhausts to me, basically. Now the exhaust system is not in perfect condition. There is a little bit of rashes, apparently from being low. So if you guys can see, there's one right there, there on flanges, also a little bit of the resonator. But if you guys can see, they're not really that bad. They're just basically surface scuffs right there. So I've checked them already, like the flanges right here. They're not really gonna affect the seal, because either way there's gonna be a gasket, and the scrapes aren't really that deep enough to actually create an exhaust leak. But other than that, the exhaust itself is in really good condition. You guys can see. Now I've tried cleaning it up. The only thing I had trouble with is the inside tip of the exhaust, just because it's carbon buildup, and I'm gonna have to spend more time on cleaning that up. But I'll probably do that when it's on the car already, just because I'm really excited to put these on and see how they sound with my current setup. Again, they're not perfect. There's little scratches on those tips right there, but other than that, they're in really great condition. In addition to that, the guy also gave me the original hardware that came with the exhaust. And look at them, even the gasket stuff, they're in really good condition. And as an addition, he also gave me some torque solution exhaust hangers, because from what I've seen, the exhaust does kind of hang low. Maybe because of the stock hangers, I don't know yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and put those on to see if it helps on getting that exhaust higher than it should, just to get that better flush look on the back of the car. Now I'm not lowered, I'm still in stock suspension, so I don't really have to worry about scraping for now. Other than that, let's get into the install section of this video. Now I did want to mention that I originally was looking for the R400, the NVIDIA Gemini, but I was waiting for a used one to pop up, but they weren't really on my area, and a couple of them were still really expensive, around the $600 range. So I was looking around, I actually saw this on the Facebook market page, like I said, for $650, and for an Ark Grip Exhaust I felt like that was a really good price. But since I am on a budget, I went ahead and messaged the guy and asked if I could get him for about $600, and even in addition to that, to meet up halfway. And unfortunately enough, the guy said yeah. Really thankful about, because this exhaust right here is one of my dream exhausts that I really wanted to have. And if you guys can see, the tips aren't like the R400. These tips are actually rolled up and quite thick. The R400 kind of have just a thin material as the tips, which I didn't really like, but I did like the sound of it. But then again, with these beefy mufflers and resonator, I feel like this is gonna have that deep sound I am looking for, in addition to those resonators, which would help with the drone, because I know a lot of people do like drone, but for me, that's the most thing that I don't really prefer to have in my car. Thing I should mention is these exhausts are quite heavy, actually. So for one, it's good because that means high quality material, knowing Ark. But if you guys are more worried about weight reduction, I feel like there's almost the same weight as the stock one. They're really quite heavy. And I know that it's a really thick material, that is, which again would help eliminate rust, which is perfect for what I'm looking for, basically. So I'm really excited to put this on. Hopefully I can finish it up soon and show you guys a couple of sound clips. Now, comparing the stock hangers over here, you guys can see if I do squeeze it hard enough, there's that movement right there. Again, I can't even do that on those new ones. So hopefully this will help it stay in place when I do install those new hangers. So finally got one on. Now I gotta tell you guys, that was a challenge because this step right here is really heavy. So holding it down with one hand, you'd have to push with the other hand and use that to actually put the hanger in. And that was really tough. So I did have to use WD-40 and spray on the hangers themselves and rub a little bit onto the hanger holes just so I could slide them in. Now the bigger one is next, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna work out. I do have my legs here, so I can try holding the end with my legs and see how that works out. So here we go. Alright, so I got this one on. It wasn't really too bad because I did use my stomach to hold it in place. So if you guys are installing this, I would suggest maybe eating a little bit just so your stomach's bigger and you can hold it in place like this while you put the hangers in. This little pipe thing connects to the wet pipe. Wasn't that bad, though they're all just hanging right now, which I feel like is bad for the hangers. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this fast and connect the mid pipe and start doing the support so that it does have support. Put the mid pipe in, start mocking up the bolts. Now for the mid pipe, you guys can see that orange thing. I do like to put silicone seal. I mean, I'm not sure if you do have to or not, but I just do it just so I can get a good seal and not worry about that donut gasket leaking. Now if you guys want to go overkill at it, just pretty much do that. That's what I usually do. It's been working out great. I'm not sure if that's the right way, but it works out for me. So time to put on the mid pipe and bolt that on. Alright, so front pipe to mid pipe is connected. Now again, just those 1, 2, and after that I'm gonna go ahead and check the tips and fitbits before I tighten everything up. Alright, so far those are the tips. Now I do really like those 4.5 inches tip because they almost cover up the whole of that bumper. Alright, so I do have everything bolted tight. So on to the cold start. Now I do have a cold start delete from the OFT2 version tune, so it's not that loud. So what I'm gonna do now is start it again and actually check for leaks to make sure that everything is a-okay. And once that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and lower the car and go for a test drive. this kind of content, please consider subscribing and please give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or anything at all, you can go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. Other than that, as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.